PS3 as well.
Is that the name of the weapon? Rockvalt System B, oh my god?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Rhythm Ox. Here,
I mean, 300 weapons kind of start getting silly with it.
well, we tried to get silly from the start. Not silly, but tried to make them sound like the stuff from 2017, which is just, it's Japanese. It's like a Japanese translation. It sounds a little off. So, you know, we just tried to just go in there and make names that would sound memorable. Because certain types, like, so, for instance, the Barbell assault rifles all have like a certain style to them. They're really fast firing, really high ammo capacity, lower damage. You have ones that are slower firing, higher damage, lower ammo, you know, things like that. So there's like families of weapons within the tiers. So, you know, we tried to sort of make those things memorable. You know, Rook Vault is a company, you know, we wrote descriptions for all the weapons. There's a really elaborate description that Jim Richardson, our designer, wrote. And, you know, he just put some stuff and some heart into it, trying to make it sound different and quirky and a little tongue-in-cheek.
Did you customize your character, or?
Yeah, so the way that the armors work, so we've got everyone's, they've unlocked all the armors now, but basically there's 4 armor types: Trooper, Tactical, Jet, and Battle. Each one of them has a specialty. The Trooper is like Storm 1 from 2017. He's your sort of default guy. He's he doesn't have a special ability, but he can purchase weapons from any tier or from any class. He's the fastest runner. He's the fastest reviver. So he's sort of your white mage healer. If you don't have one of those in the group, you're probably going to be kind of bummed.
Yeah.
We also get some of the toughest weapons. Tactical armor. We had the turrets in 2017. Everyone liked those. We decided we were going to take our time and make a class that was dedicated to turrets. So this guy right in here, he has a section called upgrades. When you come in here, you can customize what turrets you have. You can drop proximity mines. You could set the mines off manually, like a C4 explosive. You can get radar drops. This is a scanner. You drop the scanners down, and what it does is it shows all the enemies on your HUD constantly instead of having to wait for the radar pings. It's got plasma turrets, rocket turrets, missile launcher turrets, auto cannons. It just sort of goes on. So that's his specialty. The battle armor. Actually, I'll jump up to Jet. The Jet armor is sort of our nod to Pale Wing. So Pale Wing was in EDF 2. When EDF 2017 came out, all the fans said, "Hey, where the hell's Pale Wing?" They removed her from the game. So we said, okay, you know, we want to bring that back. So we brought her back spiritually in the Jet armor. You always play as Lightning Alpha, but when you jump in the Jet armor, it behaves a lot like Pale Wing. You know, you have limited flight capabilities. Your weapons all go off of your energy instead of directly off of infinite ammo, so you got to kind of balance things. It's definitely an advanced class, but one of the cooler ones. Battle armor is totally new also. His whole thing is he has this giant riot shield, sort of like an electronic shield. You may have seen me play with that a second ago. He's definitely my favorite. The way is, oh, look at that. The way the battle armor works is that giant shield, it'll absorb incoming attacks until your energy runs out. The other thing it allows you to do is it allows you to use explosives at like a super close range. So the nice thing about that is that, you know, if I want to shoot some guys that are right on my doorstep, I can do that. See, it knocked my buddy over, but I'm totally fine. It just takes a little bit off my shields. The other thing that's cool about the shields, I can use this thing called Storm Blast. The way Storm Blast works is if there's too many guys too close, I just use that to just clear everyone out from around me. It's kind of cool because he's real slow, sort of plodding character. The other thing he has is this electric shield. So turn this on, and any enemies that are close, it works just like a bug zapper. So if they get close, they get zapped. Eventually they'll die. You know, I'm buffed up a little bit right now, so it's pretty powerful. In the earlier stages, it'll take a little bit to kill him, but it's sort of like added defense, you know? So this guy's all about defense. He also has some of the tougher weapons in the game. You know, this one right here, the Rook Vault, is just super fast firing, pretty buff, really fun weapon to use. Rarely runs out of ammo, but when it does, you got a nice long reload time. if you time your active reload just right, it'll cut your reload time in half, which is nice. Alright, we're gonna blow up this nest here. Try to force cooperation a little bit with this. You gotta get in with your buddies, protect someone while they're planting the bomb. Once you get in there, plant the bomb, boom, the nest is taken out. So we can move on. You see we got some other stuff coming in. Let's clear these buildings away, see what's coming.
How much variation is there between stages, like settings?
You're always in New Detroit. We've got 3 different districts. The way we worked it is we have this is a residential district, a lot of brownstone, stuff like that. You see lots of people. As you progress through the game, you go into a warehouse, which is way more bleak. Lots of crazy, big, huge buildings. And then the last thing is in the financial district. And the financial district's like skyscrapers galore. And lots of flying enemies. So there's like, you know, things flying, zipping in and out of buildings and stuff like that. There's, you know, different night levels and sort of different feelings for each level. But for the most part, you're always in New Detroit. Because the story sort of takes place with these guys trying to defend New Detroit. Jump in the turret. Diversify the objectives a little bit. Try to add some more things. Sometimes you're, you know, you got to retake a fire base. You got to move over to a certain section. I mean, it is always basically get to the spot, kill everything, move along, kill everything. That's sort of the charm of EDF. It doesn't mess around, right? It's always crazy. You know, tons of enemies. Yeah, simple and fun.
That's a small one, right?
That's a small one, yeah.
That's a small one.
That's a small one.
The big ones are what?
About 4 times that size.
Wow.
Yeah, the big ones are nasty, man. You don't want to mess with those. I took them out pretty fast.
Like you said, you're buffed, right?
Yeah, I buffed these up a little bit so that people could get access to more weapons. You know, I wanted people to be able to play around a little bit, use all the item types, so we sort of cheated a little bit, bumped them all up a few levels. Alright.
Are there any plans to go to Insect Motherland for any future EDF titles?
It's an excellent idea. Not yet, but that is a great idea.
Top of Earth, blow up the whole fucking planet.
Go visit Marvin the Martian. Too. We're looking at a character that's level 4 of 8 right now. So while his weapons are pretty buffed up for this level, playing on normal mode, there's also 3 difficulty modes. We had to keep Inferno mode. Everyone loves Inferno mode. It's like the most brutal, punishing thing ever. It's just ridiculous how hard it is. But you know, if you get people and they got skills and you get all 3 of them and jump in, you know, it's a lot of fun. It's just crazy. Ticks coming in. Cool.
How many more enemies are in the game other than what we've seen, the 3 enemies we've seen?
We haven't seen spiders. Actually, I'll jump out into another level. You haven't seen spiders, you haven't seen wasps, praying mantis, bomber spiders. Let me see what level we are now.
Do we have zombie insects?
No, that's a good idea.
I'm buying.
Cordyceps fungus. actually, if we were able to jump on that one, I can show you more, but this one's locked out to the first couple of levels. Yeah, go ahead, jump on. Yeah, there's, I don't know the exact count, but there's a ton. Also, too, most things have like 2 different stages, so ants are stage 1, stage 2. So the